cool and clean against Gen G if they want to stand a chance against them. The North American squad, the desk was talking about it, they have struggled to find any wins internationally in a best of...
The information is that Chovy actually looking for a dive here, maybe.
Yeah, Fudge at half HP and not a lot of mana to work with. Doran also almost We'll see if Gen G really wants to execute on this. Chovy's gonna lead the way, finds the initial route. Fudge down to 100 health. One more hit'll do it. It's first blood, a 1-for-1. Fudge. Another good sidestep there, making sure he doesn't get tagged by the zap, but it will be a 3v3 down here. Blabber only level 4 compared to the level 5 of Peanut is a market disadvantage for C9. Delight gonna see if he can find a rocket grab. It's been pulled in, the damage finding its way onto the Cloud9 support, but he stays alive! Berserker's got pays! Berserker's got paid! Delight gets the kill back on this Sven to make it a 1-for-1.
And it is a trade. Both their new lane partners taken down.
Fudge maybe in a bit of danger here as Chovy has made his way over. Peanut on his way as well. Fudge's ultimate will connect onto Doran. The flash comes out, but he has tower aggro as well.
Oh, Fudge, the flash there, a little unfold.
Yeah, nicely done by Doran. He gets in front of the ultimate.
Okay, pulled from Delight, but Blabber's coming over the wall. He will not connect in.
So much easier for Berserker and Blabber to focus down Pays. The focus for Gen G this game definitely feels a lot on Fudge, and they're looking for another play.
Yes, sir. Fudge found out here. The engage from the Ornn, the damage from the Kazakhs. No
The real reward here would be the Rift Herald.
Now hold on, Blabber just immediately being engaged on there by Delight, but the counterattack from C9 might be enough. Super Mega Death Rocket gonna take the Poppy down to 100 HP, and Chovy secures the kill. The downtown damage from Pays guarantees Gen G come out on top.
As you rightly said, Flowers, the involvement of Pays' ultimate is really what swung in favor of Gen G. The hook connects.
Oh, Sven, what are you doing there? Peanut just got himself a whole nother kill for free. 2-0.
And things are definitely looking good for Gen G as they quickly convert this into a dragon. And what seemed very promising for C9 in the early game, the fact that Berserker was in and still is in.
He pushed in mid-wave and he's coming down river to try and join the rest of Gen G with that Rift Herald. This thing will definitely at least get the expected value of the crash, and they're trying to get even more here with Pays knocking off a preemptive turret blade.
Exactly. Blabber hovering around from Cloud9's side. They know that Gen G has this
Effortlessly be able to pick this objective up as well.
So as you can see as well, C9, they're trying to recall, then those recalls even get interrupted, so the potential of a contest completely disappears. Just well executed map play right now from Gen G.
Gale Force with the completed Berserker's Greaves. Eclipse now done on the Kazakhs for Peanut. Blabber a little far forward here in the river, and when they see the enemy jungler, Gen G wastes no time. Blabber's splattered, and that's Gen G getting even more money for their AD carry. They send the rest of Cloud9 running, and just when you thought C9 might have been able to try to contest for a neutral objective, Gen G sit them right back down.
Oh, no, no, no. This Summoner's Rift is ruled by Gen G. They chased them right off this Rift Herald. Blabber immediately deleted.
You have to question the logic there from Blabber, trying to contest the river that he doesn't have any control over.
Every possible one by getting there first and using that Fog of War to full effectiveness.
And look at how Gen G continue to keep the pressure up. They know that they can push this Herald into the next tower. Chovy and Delight walk up as that double hook threat that you were talking about. C9 is going to be forced back. The TP flank comes in from the Scion.
C9 looking like they might have found their one final Hail Mary to stop this, but Blabber's already been engaged on by the entirety of Gen G. Fudges into the back line, but the damage is already poured in, and Cloud9's lost 2 men. They lose the jungle, they lose the AD carry, they lose the top laner, they lose the turret. They've lost everything, and Gen G didn't break a sweat. Fudge's dead body.
All you have to have is one person to tank the Baron. So if Baron attacks you, then it puts that debuff on you. They want Doran closer to the Baron so that the full DPS from Peanut can come out, but Cloud9 sniffing it out here.
C9 wise to what Gen G was up to. They are
take it basically with Doran, and they know they have the entire other side of the map fully controlled. Look at that jungle leading up to Dragon. It is fully lit up by control wards. They also have both lanes pushing here, so they easily pick up Dragon number 3.
That's getting so much value out of this Umbral Glaive. The vision score discrepancy between junglers, 59 versus 29. Peanut has been owning the vision game, and Gen G have been owning the map. Now with the Baron down to 5,000, they're going to fire off Doran's ulti. They find the knock up there. Back in the pit, Blabber's already down. There will be no steal today. The smite will come down in just a second, and there it is.
Behind MNS, no flash on him.
Gonna try to get away from this one. Peanut's gonna lead the charge as the depth charge seals his fate. Peanut grabs the kill, and Fudge has to flash just to make sure he doesn't go with them. Gen G continuing the push. They've got everybody up here on the top side, and the tier 2 turret evaporates in front of their eyes. They'll continue with these last couple of minions, pushing into the Cloud9 base. Blabber's gonna be back in 2 seconds, but MS is still dead for another 30. Gen G are not slowing down. Peanut will continue just poking at Cloud9, slowing them down with the rockets as Pays can put the damage into the inhibitor. Delight gonna be just zoning everybody away there. Goes for the hook onto the main tanky target, but it don't even matter. Gen G are so far ahead. There's no meaningful damage from Cloud9. Fudge slowly being worn away here by these auto attacks.
A little bit of damage onto Doran, gets right back to the turret.
All right, call the Forge God, flies out, but it doesn't hit a whole lot of anything. Now you've got Doran here on the front line, gonna be taken very low. He dies, but they get the tier 3 turret there. Cloud9 trading a structure for the enemy top laner. Now Chovy's in the middle of everybody. The Nautilus will be the front line as Pays starts free firing into Fudge. Berserker's coming around from behind, trying to find a little bit more damage as Blabber is zoned away by Peanut back in the mid lane. Chovy just continues frontlining and Page continues firing. It's Fudge next for the guillotine as everybody on Cloud9's heads will roll. Chovy gets the kill on Berserker. Gen G's marching it straight into the Nexus, and Cloud9 have crumbled.
Yep, Chovy's got teleport. He was thinking about recalling, teleporting back in on Nexus turrets, but he's just gonna stick around and do it now.
There's nothing more C9 can do to defend this one. Gen G were too mean, too clean, and they are not messing around. They'll see if they might be able to grab one more kill here. There's the pull. Peanut goes on a rampage, and Gen G goes up 1-0.
Clinical execution.
Attention, Vex does not have any escapes of her own, so if you bring junglers for early ganks, you can try and abuse the long flash cooldown on this champion and actually help out the LeBlanc a lot, even though if you leave them isolated, then it is kind of annoying.
Career-wise, Chovy doesn't have a huge number of Vex games, but of the 3 that he has, 100% win rate. At the very least, but now Peanut is here to cover. You can see Chovy on the roam as well. Level 6 on the Vex. Labba in a position to...
Oh, there we go. That's the grand entrance we're looking for. Sven's caught out, and it's Peanut getting the...
Low. Blabber's going to rotate over to Dragon. And even though he's only level 5, doesn't have his Q evolve on the Dragon, so it'll take a lot longer. They're still going to try and power it down here with the Nami.
Here.
But because, yeah, it is taking so long, Mountain Drake...
Light goes in for the grand entrance. Sven again in trouble. Chovy looking for the kill on the Nami this time as the Drake is secured by the side of Cloud9.
Dragon start. Neither team wanted to send their bot lane up, so there's no support here. It's just a battle between junglers.
Oh, Peanut looking to win this battle very quickly. Blabber gets away over the wall, but a flash follow from Peanut blends the bug, and Gen G's jungler gets a solo kill at the Herald.
And Blabber tries to sneak it away. He sees that he has the push in top. Outside, he may threaten a dive here. Instead, he's just going to commit to Herald.
Yeah, scary stuff for M&S.
And this is just so much pressure right before Dragon comes up. Peanut knows we got to get all of the potion charges out of M&S, get a bunch of damage, get the Rift Herald charge in before Dragon even spawns, and then Gen G can just rotate over to it. Blabber's here, but M&S is already chunked so low, they don't have real threat, and
Isn't over yet as Gen G threatening the dive.
Gen G bringing down their jungler, their mid laner to go after Berserker. The fear into the spin of the knockup. The damage is true, and Chovy takes the kill. Gen G's at 3-0, make it 4. Peanut kills.
Like where Lucian can do so much work on the map. So if you stop that or slow it down dramatically and you're just staying on par with the Lucian as you enter the mid game, it becomes a lot harder to execute that. And Gen G are doing just that. Look, they're going to convert this into a tier 1 tower as well. They're going to secure themselves the Rift Herald after swapping their bot lane up to top. They're then going to assign their bot lane to mid, so they're going to keep this mid control, and by unlocking the top tower, it gives them complete access into the enemy jungle.
We're just adding another Gen G top laner, and with that Drake alive on the Rift now, you have to assume Gen G is just going to force Cloud9 back. It's so difficult for C9 to do anything in neutral territory, especially when your jungler's already dead. Chovy goes in and they find the kill with the help of Peanut, and they're going to make it 2 immediately. The kill onto the Nami. Another one comes through. The Cassante is down. Pays gets the kill, and Berserker runs for his life. The corrupting potion burns him away, and Gen G wastes no time.
Gen G slaughter Cloud9 on the Rift.
This is brutal. All three ultimates there off the resets, and Gen G starting up Baron.
10,000 gold ahead already. Cloud9 knows they can't afford to give this away. It's going to be a snowball's chance in hell, but it's time to see if they can try to stop these guys.
That in. They caught top and they pushed that in. They cleared out the jungle and then they make it impossible for C9 to enter once again. They move back to the Baron and they force C9 into this very awkward position.
Okay, eyes on Delight here on the Rakan. Has ultimate, has Hex Flash.
Sion engage coming out as Doran leads the charge. Not going to find the engage onto anybody in particular, but now he's soaking the damage out of everyone. Gen G not finding that coherent engage they were looking for, but now they're just going to chase after Cloud9 with their advantage. Vex ulti goes wide. Peanut wants to find the knockup, but he's only found it on Fudge. MSI goes back in and he finds Delight before the quickness can ever be deployed. Chovy's going to be killed now next. Blabber grabs the kill, and Fudge tries to walk away. Peanut.
More observers are highlighting it for his Gen G attack.
Why attack Cassante when you can just instantly kill the Lucian instead? Gen G pick off the enemy AD carry, and it's right next to the inhibitor turret in mid lane. They'll knock that one down, no Baron required. They'll take the inhibitor with it, and they'll keep marching forwards. They've already got more waves pushing up down here in the bottom side. They can try to rotate over for a second inhibitor turret now, as C9 still has 15 seconds before their marksman's back on the map. Gen G just complete
Target.
Look at the positioning on the map right now for Gen G. They have Wukong in mid, they have the Sion on what looks to be a very deep
Desperation
flank.
Baron, here we go.
Yep, it's a YOLO play from Cloud9. You only live once, and they might not be living very long. C9 barely doing any damage to the Baron, just trying to get Gen G to come over here. MNS dashes forward, immediately has to revert the distortion, and now C9's looking for the angle as Fudge goes over the wall, but Sven's under pressure. Peanut into the back line, already finding the kill on the Nami. Blabber barely escapes as Fudge is all the way off in no man's land. They've lost their jungler, they've lost their support, and Cloud9 is on the run. A teleport comes in, and Peanut wastes no time jumping right back onto Berserker. Pays with the flash over the wall aggressively. Berserker stands still and accepts it. They got super minions escorting him in. Nexus turret, say goodbye. Cloud9, they've got a couple of guys left trying to defend, but the Nexus is open, and Gen G's ready to wrap this one up real fast. They find another kill, and Cloud9's got nothing they can really do. It might have only been a LeBlanc clone, but the real one won't do much more. Gen G's going to match point.
A desperation Baron from Cloud9. They saw the position that they were in. There was little that they could do to
Insane at League of Legends. He was the Spring Finals MVP in their 3-1 victory over T1, who was the first place LCK team during the regular split. This guy's nuts, and if he gets excited, he's taken over the fight.
And with that win,
The Drake very early here in the bottom side of the map. The Mountain Drake, not the case this time. Ocean, a bit easier to deal with earlier.
and it's a good timer because look at the wave states here. Mid and bottom both pushing in. So Blabber has the priority, starts it up. MNS trying to chunk out through mid lane wave. Peanut fishing around, but it's going to cost Gen G a little bit if they fully commit to it.
Well, we're going to have a smite fight over this, it looks like. Secured by Blabber, but now Berserker's got to be careful. He's at half HP. M&S going to rotate down to the fight first, but Chovy's got the level 6. Keep your eyes on the Ahri. Can he land a charm? Can he find some damage? Gen G still hanging around. Low health on Berserker. Blabber also a little bit compromised here. M&S now taking some damage too. Chovy jumps in. Unstoppable, but it doesn't matter. The Cassante's already down, and Sven's caught next. Chovy grabs the kill.
And at just the right moment, they walk away with first blood and an extra kill to boot. Doran gets very low. Fudge, will he threaten to dive? It looks like for now he will not. But Gen G, oh Doran, you need to be careful.
Fudge going in, Doran, nice body slam, flashes away back underneath the turret, survives with just what had to be 20 health. The Thundering Shuriken! Fudge! Oh no! Kobe, I think that might have been one of the greatest caster curses of all time. Fudge is down to just 50 health. Doran continuing to chase, body slam forward. He takes a big old swig. He tags Fudge.
Job snowballing with these Rift Rails, with these early games. Although Cloud9 did get that dragon before they lost out on the kills.
Ooh, close but no cigar on the Super Mega Death Rocket. Recall interruption, and there it is. Gen G pick up the hair. The entire duration there for the turret plates, and Blabber is just set up by Delight.
First mythic of the game, flashing from Doran.
Doran, oh my goodness gracious, he just knocks him around like a pool shark.
Another kill over to Gen G, another kill for the top laner, and now in bottom side, Cloud9's looking to find the dive. Fudge will kill off Pays, but is he going to be taken down in response? Yes, he will. Peanut gets one back. It's an even trade in the bottom side.
Okay, Blabber doesn't have kick anymore.
Peanut trying to go in for this 1v1. Backs away, waiting for the cooldowns here yet again. Blabber hanging around, tries to go for the skill check, and he gets rocked. Peanut picking up number 3. Meanwhile, back in the top lane, Berserker's calling nothing, and Doran throws out a barrel and ready to bop him over the head. He doesn't quite have the distance. Doran overcommits, and Berserker gets the...
Smart here. They rotate them into mid lane. The safest of the lanes is another.
Just doesn't miss with these, knocking the enemies back and forth. Super Mega Death Rocket coming in from downtown, but it does not connect. MNS might be able to find himself a kill here. He's got to be careful, and he gets it done with the Cassante.
Can he get out, though? Here comes Kha'Zix. Can he get out?
He's trying to run away. Peanut looking for the angle, tries to use the stealth, but as soon as Blabber shows up, he doesn't want it anymore. Blabber goes in for the kick, and MNS is ready for the follow-up damage. Peanut tries to outplay in the 1v2, but...
On this Ahri, can do a good job of it, too, with the ult plus charm.
Little face check into MNS. Blabber following down here as well, seeing if they might be able to follow this up, but as soon as Peanut's also available, it's no shot, no chance. Chovy grabs the kill on the enemy jungler, and now MNS has to try to escape. Chovy still following up. Peanut not stop this bleeding at all. As soon as there is an opportunity for Gen G, they are immediately seizing it every chance they get. Blabber into the Rift Herald pit at least, looking to secure the
For Pays with a bit of an overstep, will be brought to safety by Delight. With the Herald, C9 should be able to secure this objective, and the Dragon spawns in 20 seconds, which means that they have an avenue in.
Chovy's coming for a flank. Ahri coming up through the jungle.
Cloud9 just going to go forward. They look for the dive instead. They find the kill on Delight, but now they got to be careful. Pays is only about 1/3 HP. TP's coming in from both top laners. C9 looking to disengage as Chovy finds the lockdown on the enemy jungler, and Blabber's going to be taken low, but it's Berserker taken down. Peanut grabbing the kill on that one as MNS is in the middle of 4. 1v4. He cannot win, and Chovy on the side of Gen G. Chovy's still ready to go and find some more. Charm of the wall hits the target, and there's the follow-up from Doran. Gen G play like a machine, and Fudge is looking to break the cogs. He goes in and finds one kill. Now he's going to grab the second, but Chovy fires back and picks up Blabber.
Not more excitement in it. More kills thrown down. Fudge trying to keep those hopes for Cloud9 alive. He goes back in even as Chovy...
These trinkets burned. And again, Gen G just playing the patient game right now. TP comes in from Fudge in the mid lane.
Okay, Delight finding a hook. They get MNS, the tankiest target there on the side of C9, but it's not even going to matter that much. Doran's here in the front line. He's gone gold. Peanut taking some damage from Fudge, who goes over the wall with a slicing maelstrom. He's not going to find any kills just yet. Pays grabs the kill back over the cannon instead. Not a single death on Gen G. That was Cloud9's try, and it wasn't good enough.
Such a great flash from Fudge. Chovy's looking for more.
Chovy wants Berserker. He nearly gets him. He does get him. It's a clean ace for Gen G.
Execution once again. 5 dead for Cloud9. 5 alive for Gen G. 24 minutes in.
At this point in the game, Doran's going to take down the tier 2 turret back over in mid as Cloud9's health bars are just not strong enough. MNS is down to just about nothing. He's gone. And Gen G are moving straight into the base. Mid lane, tier 3 turret, that's your first target. Minion wave joining up in the top side to get this one knocked down right after. First inhibitor about to fall back in mid. Berserker takes one auto attack and loses all of his health. He's gone before I could finish my sentence. As Fudge and Sven and Blabber can't do anything. The engage is clean. Gen G is mean. They are not going to be stopped. It's a double kill back over to Pays. This series was easy. They never even broke a sweat. The #1 team from the LCK has that title for a reason, and they will clean sweep North America out of